this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. It's the Florida State Seminoles against the Miami Hurricanes. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Seminoles head coach before the game. Bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Canes will kick it away to get this game going. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So Florida State's offense will have the football first here. In this rivalry game, the coach told us, hey, the past doesn't matter. It's about today. But, Joel, these players are well aware they came up short the last meeting.
To that point, Chris, trust me, for the players, the past matters, and they want to rewrite the history and create a legacy for themselves moving forward. Remember, as players in this program, you're going to be remembered based on what happens in this game, and that's why they've got to go out there and play their best football. Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So second down after the incompletion. There's the handoff. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. Looking to pass, it's Daniels. Trying to create here on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
And the Seminoles will have to kick it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And they'll kick it away here. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Hurricanes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. This should be fun. A duel of 2 elite running backs, 2 of the best in the country. You don't see too many offenses these days, Joel, led by running backs. You've got a collision of 2 of them today.
Chris, for me, it's very simple today. The back that gets going is going to win the game because these 2 offenses run through these great running backs, and the one guy that can really establish himself and be productive, that team's going to win.
Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
You got 4 verticals with man coverage. You got to pick your best matchup. He finds his best wide receiver, and now it's just a one-on-one. That's a great catch down the field, great ball placement. Even better, though, it is a massive completion for this offense.
Offensive line getting set. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Brown. Great move in the open field. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. They'll bring up 2nd and goal.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
3rd down and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They bring him down short of that 1st down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach.
This is exactly what they desperately needed, is a big stop here on 3rd and goal, and they're able to win up front to do it. Tremendous work by this front 7. They get into the backfield, create a negative play, and now a decision to make on the opposite side. It's 4th and goal.
Touchdown, Miami. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
You know, sometimes as a quarterback, you know you're just going to get hit, and you got to stand in there with some courage and deliver the ball. This is a beautiful job by the quarterback. Knows he's going to get hit, and yet he still delivers the ball for a touchdown. That's why his teammates love him.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Singleton. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They'll run it to the left. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
That's the spin move. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation. The entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
3rd down play for this offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And now the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
To throw, it's Daniels. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
The Noles will line up to punt it away. It's a booming punt, showcasing the leg strength. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. With the catch, it's Brown. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And it looks like we have an injured Seminole on that play. He's a senior safety. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's Vaughn. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The Canes with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Snags a quick throw. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Really good execution by the quarterback and wide receiver on this slant route. And anytime you throw an in-breaking route, you got to frame them up. The ball has got to hit the body of the wide receiver.
The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series, and you've got to do something. You've got to change up the look, change up the launch point, and they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and finally get him down to the ground. And now, at least you've got a better chance to try to get off the field.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and they get him again.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit, and they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
And the Canes will bring their punt team onto the field.
On to punt it away.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the punt heads out of bounds. Excellent work. They'll spot this down near the 5-yard line. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Handoff in a single back formation. He's got the first down and still motoring. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Noles and Canes. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Miami and Florida State plays out.
Will kick it off to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the third quarter. And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. And he drives the punt deep. And it's taken at the 25. Oh, he jukes him again. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They're going to run it here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Same tailback, another carry. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on 3rd down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a 1st down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
The Seminoles will line up to boot it away. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Which offense can get it going first? This one has been a struggle so far. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Important 2nd down play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Can he make it to the marker? Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
They'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Try and muscle for the 1st down. He's got space. They make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. Sophomore defensive back. The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. It's It's an out route. The catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now 2nd and 3. Looking to throw here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Well, this sets him up to really have a stranglehold of this game, Chris. An opportunity to go up 2 possessions. Got to put this ball in the end zone. This is your best play call. As a play caller, you've got to empty this play sheet right here and get this ball in the end zone.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
You've got 1st and goal as a quarterback. You do not want to take this big of a loss. Now they're forced into an obvious passing situation. Remember, in a situation like this, you can throw the football away, and it doesn't have to be out of bounds towards the sideline. You can throw it out of the back of the end zone and live to snap it another down.
Tough situation here. 2nd and goal all the way back to the 15. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback-oriented run game by getting into the backfield. He's got nowhere to go. This play is stopped before it ever gets started, and it's a loss for this offense because of the aggressive nature of this front 7.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Looking right, this one caught. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Chris, I know that was a safe decision from the quarterback, but I don't mind it. They're in field goal range, and you're just picking up a few extra yards to make that kick an easier kick. That's a good decision, and now an opportunity for some points.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
That is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a 2-possession lead here in the 4th quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries it.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Quick completion to the tight end. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love. Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Back to pass. It's Daniels. Pass complete on a crosser. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback.
And the Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He makes the grab. It's a fumble. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
My first question in these situations is, did he secure it and become a runner, or is this an incompletion? And I think you can see that he's able to secure body part. Now there's an element of time. Yeah, he's definitely a runner. That's a fumble and a great turnover for this defense.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. Chance to strategize for this second down play.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
And FSU will now spend their second timeout now. Strategy session before this third down play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.